What's the situation, Lieutenant?
Colonel Casey, the bridge has been evacuated except for our lead driver. GDF rescue and repair is at least an hour out.
That man doesn't have an hour. This bridge won't last 10 minutes.
Colonel Casey, looks like the Global Defense Force could use a hand.
International rescue. You boys are a welcome sight. My driver and the bridge.
FAB, Colonel. Thunderbird 2, how quickly can we stabilize this bridge?
Faster than you can say Thunderbirds Are Go.
Okay, you get the bridge, Virgil, but be careful of that downdraft. I'm on the driver. Thunderbirds Are Go.
All right, maybe I was exaggerating a little. Foam stabilization pods deployed. Should keep the bridge from falling, but I can't do much about that twist until the pods are in place.
FAB, Thunderbird 2.
Careful! Hurry! She's about to go over!
Need a lift?
Is this thing safe? Scott, heads up.
Huh? Heads up, Thunderbird 2. How about duck?
Sorry. Duck! Look out!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds Are Go.
This may not be as bad as it looks. Thunderbird 1, Protocol Alpha, engage! Go!
Scott, heads up.
Don't you mean duck?
Not this time.
This is Thunderbird 1. Pilot and passenger are alive and well.
FAB. Deploying stabilizing foam.
Foam's away.
Pods disengage. That ought to do it.
Fine work, International Rescue. Many thanks.
We're just happy to help. Huh?
What? It's settling. All structures do. Oh,
It's times like this I'm glad I'm up here. Who's that guy?
Colonel Martin Janus, my newly appointed second-in-command. Apparently, he knows the right people. Colonel, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have been sent to relieve you, pending an investigation of your role in this fiasco.
Fiasco?
Hold on a minute. You weren't there. We had to make a split-second decision.
And this wasn't the first time. International Rescue has been answering to no one for too long.
That's the way we like it.
Then I should remind you that International Rescue operates at the pleasure of the Global Defense Force. And right now, we're not pleased.
Meaning? From now on, we have to get GDF's permission to deploy. We've been grounded.
Scott, you haven't technically been grounded. You just have to ask Colonel Janus for permission.
Little control freak wants to get his teeth into everything.
Parker's right. We can't let Janus do this to us.
I wasn't talking about the Colonel.
I'll talk to Janice and see what I can do. I suggest that in the meantime you not rock the boat. My father's had run-ins with Janice before. He's known to be tightly wound.
FAB, Lady Penelope.
Come along, Sherbet. And you too, Parker.
Yes, milady.
We did everything right. The bridge collapsing like that makes no sense.
Scott, lives were saved. No one was hurt. Your dad would have called that a win.
Maybe you're right, Grandma. Still. Brains, any chance the stabilizing foam may have failed?
Well, anything is possible. Oh, hey.
I'll fly Brains out to the scene to check it out.
I would need to do a molecular analysis to be certain. Keo, you'll need to fly me out to the scene to check it out.
Great idea, Brains.
Guys, we have a situation. I'm picking up a cargo ship in the middle of the Pacific that's taking on water. I've alerted the captain that we're on the way.
I've got this. Don't forget to get permission.
I'll take care of that.
Tell the captain ETA 2 minutes.
Scott, I need you to stand by.
Okay.
Well, that took a while, so are we clear to proceed?
Sorry, International Rescue, but
Permission denied? How can they do that?
Scott, you need to turn around. We really have been grounded.
It's just not right. Those people needed our help.
It's okay, Scott. I found a fishing trawler in the area and directed them to the sinking cargo ship. They got the crew to safety. Barely.
And what about next time? The Global Defense Force can't always get there. What is this Janice guy trying to prove?
Scott, breathe.
I'm on my way to see Colonel Janice now.
Will His Majesty be joining us, milady?
Don't be ridiculous, Parker. Sherbet would be bored to tears in a silly old meeting.
That tickles.
Lovely collection. Are these all yours, sir?
Parker?
I see you share your father's passion for lost causes, Lady Penelope.
And I see you're getting comfortable in Colonel Casey's office, Colonel Janice.
This situation is far from temporary, I assure you. The evidence against Colonel Casey is quite incriminating, allowing those cowboys from International Rescue to run roughshod over GDF protocol. The only surprise is that this didn't happen sooner.
You really must give International Rescue a break here, Colonel. The world needs them, and they have been a great ally to the Global Defense Force.
I understand that many people feel that way, Lady Penelope, and I will certainly take your concerns under advisement. Please give my best to your father, if you'll excuse me.
You're a former Minden boy like myself. Second Royal Fusiliers had the old Iron Boot Samuel.
Yes, of course.
Tried to go over his head once. Got 20 days in the slammer for me trouble.
Because an army runs on a strict adherence to the chain of command. Otherwise, we'd be courting anarchy. Hey, old chap.
Right you are, sir.
Something felt rather off about our host, wouldn't you agree, Parker? I take it that's a yes.
Milady, we second fuzzies weren't the Minden boys. We were the Shiners. And Samuel wasn't the Colonel, he was the Colonel's dog. That Janus isn't who he claims to be.
Rather distressing news.
Will you be telling the Traces?
Not yet. Janus has powerful friends, and I want hard evidence before I create a situation.
We have a situation. The Dubai Desert. Oil sucked from the ground, add gravity equals massive cave-in. For now, it's affecting an unpopulated area, but the sinkhole is rapidly expanding toward Saad Medina. At 300 stories, soon to be the world's tallest city.
Or the world's shortest.
Call the principal's office and secure us a hall pass.
Way ahead of you. I requested permission via text link while we spoke. Hang on, and...
This time, we won't take no for an answer.
The answer is no.
Those construction workers' lives are at stake. We have to act.
We can't.
Then we'll stand by outside the perimeter, just in case the GDF needs help. If they're getting it done on their own, international rescue won't assist. We'll all go together in Thunderbird 2. Agreed?
Agreed.
All right then, let's gear up. Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbirds Are Go.
That is one big hole.
And the GDF is nowhere in sight. The construction crew. Virgil, take us up.
FAB. The building is already tilting past its rated wind tolerance of 4 degrees.
It's coming down fast.
That worker is trapped on the roof.
We gotta act now. Virgil, take us in. I'll evac the construction crew. Gordon, you and Alan find a way to stabilize the building.
We could try the foam again.
Guys, this isn't the time.
John's right. We've still had no word from Brains if it's effective.
Sorry, Scott. I really need to work on my phrasing. What I meant to say is... You have a situation.
Are we glad to see you guys? There are workers trapped on the roof and need your help.
International Rescue, you are in violation of my directive.
I'm escorting you to the nearest base and impounding your ship.
Come peacefully or be fired upon.
International Rescue, open the hatch or be boarded by force.
Don't let Janice in. Stall him while I track down Lady P. Maybe her connections will help.
If she doesn't torpedo us for rocking the exact boat she told us not to.
You have the right to ground us, but not to enter our ship.
Break open the hatch.
Guys, the building's gonna fall any moment.
And Janice hasn't evacuated the workers. They need rescue now.
Colonel, you've made your point.
But the construction crew
is no longer your concern. I'm handling it. You are ordered to remain where you are.
Bring in the laser cutter.
Janice runs global defense. You heard him. He must have ordered in a rescue team.
On my own authority, I'm arresting all of you and confiscating your ship and equipment. Permanently.
And I'm challenging your authority to do so, Colonel.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Expect international rescue to resist.
Scott, as far as I can tell, he's not lifting a finger to help those trapped workers.
Then this was never about us violating Janice's rules. I think he's just after Thunderbird 2.
And he's willing to sacrifice those people just to get it?
Dad taught us to respect authority, but Janice, he's not acting like a good guy. If saving lives makes us outlaws, so be it. Thunderbird 2, Defense Protocol Gamma. Light her up, Virgil.
It would be my pleasure.
We need to go in heavy.
Thunderbird 5, we're going in. Any luck with Lady Penelope?
As a matter of fact,
Colonel Casey, your presence here is unauthorized. Turn around before I have you arrested.
I don't answer to imposters. Your credentials don't seem to check out, Colonel. We'll be escorting you back to headquarters to answer a few questions.
Chain of command must be respected. Hey, old chap.
Colonel Casey, Saad Medina.
Don't let us stop you, International Rescue.
My metallurgical analysis shows the steel in the bridge had been artificially fatigued. It was sabotage, not our equipment.
I knew it!
Alan, Gordon, you're up.
FAB! Let's do this.
Is it working? Not sure I'd want to live in it.
But at least it won't fall on anyone. Good work, guys.
Your
father would be darn proud of what you boys did here today. Thank you, International Rescue, for a job well done.
Thank you, Colonel Casey. We're always happy to help. If Martin Janus was an alias,
who is he really?
What do you think?
If you're thinking the Hood, that's a big negative. Just heard from Colonel Casey. It's not him.
We could lock you up and throw away the key. Yet you hardly seem the mastermind type. So, who's pulling your strings?
I'm nobody's puppet.
Perhaps you'll choose to cooperate when you realize your master can't help you in here.
It's not that I can't help you.
Hood!
I simply believe it's bad policy to reward incompetence.
But I did as you asked.
Oh, really? You disrupted the Global Defense Force from within, dismantled International Rescue, and then delivered all of their vehicles as well as their island base to me?
I saw an opportunity to grab Thunderbird 2 and I took it.
And how has that worked out for you?
The Colonel will cut me a deal. If you leave me here, I'll talk.
And if she frees you, do you really believe there's any place you can hide that's beyond my reach? Think about it.